started yesterday.
I'm gonna take a picture of you guys. We'll put this on our social post.
Cool.
We'll link your website to it.
Okay.
Which I think he gave me one.
Is there any way we could do like the Facebook page or something like that? 'Cause I got to do some updating on that.
Should I get that sign of that? 2001, 2, and 3. Got it.
So we'll put that on the station's Facebook today.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
when Mike's talking to
I'm
you.
gonna pull his link for his Facebook.
A long time. And of course, newspapers kind of bit the dust with the internet and that kind of thing. You know what I mean? But me personally, that was like my favorite job. The whole world. I got to talk to people like, you know, just real people, local people that you grew up with, or you're in business with, or get married to, get divorced from, go to church from, go to school with, you know.
Exactly.
So, and then it kind of went away, and I did several things. I had a music store for a little bit. I worked at Belk. I thought it was time to grow up and put on a coat and tie and clocked in, clocked out, because that's what I thought people did, you know. And then now that changed with COVID and everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so always had a side hustle, and I don't know why. I just had a whim to ask about the radio station here in town. I grew up here. I sold advertising for newspapers, but not radio. Didn't really. I mean, I guess talking to people is half the battle. But anyway,
Cleaning and lawn care.
It's lawn care.
Just lawn care.
Yeah.
Well,
we do. My dad did the cleanup side, and he's no longer with us. So.
So do you have a page all to yourself?
I do. It's Edward&Son's Lawn Care.
And is that spelled out A-N-D? Or is it ampersand?
On the Facebook.
But I tell people I'll put you between the Beatles and the Stones. I don't know where, but you'll be somewhere between them. But we play. You can hear all this music practically anywhere these days, YouTube or Spotify or whatever. But ours is kind of stitched together with local advertisers, if you will, local businesses. However, we're on at 1350 AM, 99.3 FM, and you can hear us on your phone or device, whatever. 1350whip.com. Hit the listen. You can hear us anywhere in the world. We get emails from England, from Australia, from Finland. That was actually, though, they heard us on the AM band, some crazy way. But we get emails from everywhere, and I don't know what that says for businesses locally, but it tells me that somebody's always listening, right? Somebody's always listening.
You're right.
We play the Mooresville football games. We play church services on Sunday. We play Davidson athletics, basketball, and football. We play retro shows. You're probably old enough to remember Casey Kasem, Rick Dees, Wolfman Jack.
I don't think
You're looking
so.
at them kind of blank. Nope, you're
No.
okay. Well, they're old. All of them are dead, but they're old shows that we play. So you might tune in to Rick Dees on Saturday, and he's talking about something that happened in 1983. Well, when that was going on, that wasn't. So we play a lot of retro shows like that, but it's all good music, all good content, good local content. Because of working at the newspaper and the newspaper working so closely with the chamber, that was kind of my go-to. I started going to these ribbon cuttings and meeting businesses and whatnot, this glad handing, you know. And then when I started doing these interviews, before my kids told me it was a podcast, same deal. I did it just to hang an advertiser, a sponsor on. But then when I started talking to people, interviewing people, and knowing people, I'd say, how do I get on WHIP? So a lot of those became customers. So most of the people that sign on with us, and you do have to be consistent, and I understand, a small business, it's tough. It's really tough. But if you're consistent with us, you'll get the phone calls. I mean, nobody's going to break your door down or anything. But I'll leave all that to Mike. But it's consistency, and most of the people that sign, that's what I was going to say, most of the people that sign up with us, I'd conservatively say 75% of them stay with us. So it's very inexpensive. But like I said, I'll let Mike do that. But
and he'll take the day's interview.
like yourself, and what I can do,
go back and piece it.
when I put this together, it'll show me like nothing that I can piece it together. Just talk right. Yep. And just talk right into. There you go. Say something for me.
Hello?
Okay, you can hear yourself?
Yeah.
There we go. Edward Presley. Gotcha. Good morning. Welcome to the latest edition of the Mooresville South Iredell Chamber Connection, made possible with the help of Clean Community Inc., a one-stop shop for all your software needs. Their experienced team of developers aim to create software solutions tailored to your needs and budget. Also sponsored by Trackhouse Motorplex, Carolina PEO, always driven, but Mooresville Ford, treating people well is where they excel. And I'm here today with one of our newest chamber members, Edward Presley. Not related to Elvis, right? He had one S. You got two S's, right?
Right.
I understand. Okay. And Edward is with Edward&Son's Lawn Care. Is that out of China Grove? You guys?
It is.
Okay.
China Grove.
All right. And we appreciate you being here today. You and Mike Bolvin, our sales rep, recently met. But how about introducing yourself to our listeners and streamers?
Good morning. Glad to be here with you today.
Yeah.
My name's Edward
Got some
Presley.
notes prepared there. You come prepared.
Oh yeah, I had to have this. Well, anyway, my name's Edward Presley. I'm the owner of Edward&Son's Lawn Care. We are currently getting ready to celebrate our 15th anniversary in January. We're a local landscape maintenance company providing lawn care and for commercial and residential customers.
Got one of your cards here. You got a lot. Got the lawn maintenance going on. You landscaping. Yeah. Tell us more.
Well, we do the landscaping, do lawn maintenance, and a few other things we do. We do tractor work, bush hogging, snow plowing, stuff like that. Garden tilling as well.
Okay. And you guys have been at it for a good while, right? You said you're going to be celebrating 15 years?
Yes, coming January.
Coming in January. And I think it was a little different business, but your family's always had, you've always had the family business, local business, and you were telling me about your dad and a cleaning service that he had, and maybe that kind of grew or morphed into your business now with the lawns and that kind of thing. Tell us a little bit about that. Your family's always been in business, doing stuff for themselves, that kind of thing?
Right. My dad had a vision years ago, so, we went with it. He started the cleaning business, and he always wanted me. I worked for a guy in Concord doing landscaping.
Okay.
So he wanted me to go into business. So he named the business, and he started doing commercial cleaning. He did a little bit cleaning theaters and stuff like that, churches.
I got you.
But he's no longer with us, so I've moved on.
I got you. But the cleaning wasn't for you. You'd rather be outside and the grass and the.
Yes, I can't do the indoors. I'm an outdoors guy.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Tell us some more about the stuff you do. I got one of your cards here. Landscaping lighting. That's
yes.
Pretty popular.
Low voltage.
Okay. And we got irrigation systems. You mentioned like flower beds, that kind of thing. Garden, tractor work. So pretty heavy duty. And is it all residential? Do you do any commercial work?
We do commercial work. We have several commercial properties.
Okay, that's fantastic. And right out of China Grove, I know you come to the home or to the business, but where are you located around China Grove?
I'm actually at the very end of 152. As you go through Main Street and all that on 152, moved there in 2007. I grew up in Mooresville.
Okay.
With my parents, so I only moved one time and stay right where I'm at.
I hear you. So you're a local.
Yes.
We like that around here. We found there's a common thread among those that we interview for the Chamber Connection. Edward, most everyone we talk to is in the business of helping others, and it looks like Edward&Son's Lawn Care is in that business. 15 years, you don't get that long without doing something right? But how many do you employ? Any local people in the area?
Everybody I work is local. Grew up in the Enidville, Kannapolis area. So yeah.
Yeah, pretty tight knit,
Yeah.
and you know who you're working with, and that's a good thing.
Right. It's some of them are young guys, some of them are older guys, but
They get the job done.
They get the job done.
I understand, man. I mean, we really appreciate you being with us this morning, Edward, and we've got some more questions for you following another word or two about our sponsors. This conversation and useful information has been made possible with the help of Trackhouse Motorplex, America's premier outdoor karting facility. Your carts, their carts, bring a business group, vendors, great for team building, and the family Trackhouse Motorplex. Also sponsored by Clean Community Inc., Carolina PEO, and always driven by Mooresville Ford. Treating people well is where they excel. Thanks for listening to the Mooresville South Iredell Chamber Connection. And we are back. We're speaking with Edward Presley. He's with Edward&Son's Lawn Care out of China Grove, but they be happy to service anyone in the Mooresville and Lake Norman area, is what I understand. Matter of fact, you guys recently joined the Mooresville South Iredell Chamber of Commerce. What inspired that decision? 15 years? Yeah, maybe we need to tap into it.
Well, I've done other chambers in the past,
Mhm.
and I wanted to expand out this way a little bit. We did a little bit of work in the Iredell County, and I love the area. It's growing,
Right.
so there's a lot of potential out in this area, and of course the lake out there. You know,
Sure.
there's a beautiful view, so
Right.
that's what gets my wheels turning.
Might
Those
as well
views.
like what you're when you're out there, like what you see, the lake and it is a pretty place.
I was always told if you like what you do and it's a hobby, you're never gonna work. So
There you go.
I love
agree.
it.
I agree. We were talking about that pre-interview with the radio
Right.
station. That's awesome. So 15 years. So and you're from China Grove. Is that where you graduated high school, or Enidville, or?
I went to South Rowan High School.
South Rowan. And what's your favorite sport? Let's think.
I like golf.
Okay.
I'm not very good at it, but I love it.
That's cool. What's your favorite thing to do around Lake Norman?
Play golf.
Play golf.
There's some nice golf courses up here.
That's pretty cool. Man, you've really helped put things in perspective for us today. I don't know if you want to talk about rates or any other points that you want to talk about rates or.
I think just getting into exactly what you do and just I would name as many things as you possibly
Okay.
name.
Do you have any more on your notes?
You know what
there?
I'm saying? Just the type of work that you do, and again, what separates you from others.
Right.
Yeah, I'll ask.
Yeah, because the rates is kind of.
I'll set.
basic.
Yeah. I'll set that up. So here we go. So you'd mentioned, Edward, there's a lot of opportunity out here, Mooresville, Lake Norman. Well, what separates Edward&Son's Lawn Care from the rest of the competition out there?
I think it's the passion and what we love to do. Nobody that comes out on the yard with me, they love it as much as I do. They see a vision, and we talk about it, and then we create it. So it's just very rewarding. And you see it before, and then you take it to the after, and you look at it, and you're like, wow, we really did that.
Right.
And over the years, we just learned, more and more, and it just become more and more
Get
challenging.
excited about doing it. It makes a world of difference. You're
Right.
Man, you've really helped put things in perspective today for us, Edward, and we value your wealth of knowledge and for connecting with us this morning. We'd also like to mention another sponsor, Carolina PEO, which stands for Professional Employer Organization. Payroll, benefits, workers' comp, HR compliance, all the things you're required to do, but probably don't like doing, so call Carolina PEO. Also sponsored by Trackhouse Motorplex, Clean Community Inc., always driven by Mooresville Ford. Treating people well is where they excel. Find these businesses online and listen for their commercials on 1350 AM, 99.3 FM, and always live streaming at 1350whip.com. Join us every Monday and Friday morning at 9 o'clock, then uploaded to your favorite podcast platform. For the Mooresville South Iredell Chamber Connection, your insight to new and existing businesses, what's happening with your local chamber and events in and around beautiful Lake Norman. And for WHIP, I'm Chris Montgomery, your
Edward Presley.
with
Edward&Son's Lawn Care.
Let's Stay Connected.
Good.
Cool.
The last thing that you said was really good.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, that was good.
I like